Let's dive straight into the dashboard, straight into the analytics for this video, because in this video I will show how I was able to get a gig from not getting any orders or barely any orders to making up to $800 in a single day, and it's still going pretty strong. So first let me show the earnings in August. As I've explained in the other video as well, I'm using Fiverr now as an extra traffic source for my agency, and we did roughly 6K in earnings in August so far, and in total we did $28,000 in earnings. And you can also check out the video how I scaled from $0 to $9,000 per month with Fiverr. Just check it out after this video, but this is not where this video is about. I will show you how I was able to get this gig from barely getting any orders to making 1, 2, 3 changes. And as you can see, after this third change, it really started to pick up. 1 order, 1 order, 1 order, 4 orders, 2 orders, and today isn't confirmed, or like yesterday isn't updated yet, but here are some extra orders as well. Well, before it wasn't getting any orders. So these 3 things I did to this gig actually managed to get impressions. As you can see right here, it managed to get more impressions, it managed to get more clicks, and these resulted in more orders. As you can see here, this was an $800 day. So in this video, I will break down these 3 points so you can actually implement them to your own Fiverr gigs to get more orders. So as you could have seen, this gig was making almost no money before I made these actual changes. And after I made the third change, it really took off, and I really started to gain consistent orders through this gig. So in this video, I will break down the 3 steps I took, and you don't want to skip one of these 3 because they actually help each other in so many different ways. So let me start off with number 1, and this was actually a really easy one, and this is the SEO. So first I was making the gig titles and descriptions to impress buyers, to impress the people on the platform. But there's one other thing that you need to impress, and it's not a human. So compare it with like a supermarket where your products have the best packaging and the best pricing, and it's perfect. But if the employees stock it in the wrong aisle, you will still get no sales. And this was the exact thing happening with this specific gig. Yes, the packaging was nice. I had a great thumbnail, great title, great description, but nobody found it because my keywords, my tags, and everything I used inside of the gig were not correct. So first thing which you want to do is go to the keyword research tab in your Fiverr dashboard and figure out which keywords people actually search for in your niche, because you want to stuff your specific gig with these keywords. Because if they cannot see your gig because the algorithm doesn't show it, then it doesn't matter how good it looks. And a little side note here as well, I see that a lot of people on Fiverr are making the craziest looking thumbnails. And with crazy, I mean exaggerated thumbnails. And I'm not saying that they don't work, it's just that you won't stand out if you make the same type of thumbnail as everyone else. So I would really advise you to make a thumbnail that is really showing you or your personality, or use a still frame from your video, because that's actually point number 2. Once I optimized the specific gig in title, text, and description, I went ahead and created the best possible VSL, because at the end of the day, people can choose from so many different people on the platform. Doesn't matter if you're making websites, creative design, video editing, or maybe you make apps, it really doesn't matter. They have so many people to choose from. So you want to be able to really stand out. And a gig video is where you can actually completely stand out. I would really treat this gig video as a video sales letter. At the end of the day, you want to stuff the VSL with social proof and what you do and why they should choose you. Social proof, name clients that you have worked with in the past. Name results that you have achieved for these clients. At the end of the day, this is what people want to hear. Not in your case, what softwares you use to make your web design come to life, or what AI tools you can use. No, they want to know what specific thing you can actually achieve for them. So tell them about your past clients. And if you're completely new, if you have no social proof, you are the social proof. So just tell them about the results you have achieved for yourself. Maybe if you've built an app, you can show them the app you have built and the great reviews that this app got you. Or if you have made a website or you do SEO, you can show rankings that you have done through Ahrefs or whatever software you use. In this specific case, if you don't have social proof to show them, you are the social proof. Most of the people don't buy a car from just photos. They go to the dealership. The same goes for your listing. See your portfolio and your pictures as the photos of the car. And the gig video is actually the visit to the dealership. This is what will convert people into sending you the actual message. So make sure to actually convert them in this video sales letter. And with a strong CTA, I would personally go for a CTA to either chat with you, send you a message, or give them something for free. For example, if you have a higher ticket product, offer them something like a free 15-minute consultation call. This can help people to actually send you a message and you can lock them in on a call, and then you can maybe even directly close them as well. So if you look at the structure of my VSL on Fiverr, I start with a hook to hook everyone in because people still have fucked up attention spans. Then I show them testimonials and social proof of past clients we have worked with. Then I show them some examples of work, what we actually do, and then I show them more social proof. And I end with a CTA. So this is a structure that seems to work really well for us. The VSL itself is only like 1 minute or 1 minute and 20 seconds. It doesn't have to be long. Just make it really good looking and have an editor edit it in a nice way for you so it resembles your work in the best way possible. And here's the third one, and this is the one that changed the gig completely. So this is the most important one. It's the pricing. And I didn't go ahead and charge more. I didn't go ahead and charge less. I just changed the pricing structure. Before I had 3 different tiers: basic, standard, and premium. Basically what these tiers were was the amount of work that was done on a specific project. We completely changed the basic tier, stripped down every possible thing and made it as cheap as possible. So we were actually getting the clicks. We actually knew that the VSL was converting. We just weren't getting enough clicks because our basic package was too expensive for people to click. But once people actually clicked because they saw the price on the basic package, went through the video sales letter, then they were actually getting converted. Because see it like this. Let's say you are a web designer. Your basic package could be only the mock-up of what the website looks like. Your standard package is a basic website, a premium package is a full website. They don't really get any website on the basic package, they get a mock-up, but you can upsell them. So let's say they order the basic package for the mock-up. In the upsells, they get full front end, full back end. Whatever, I'm not a web designer, but with all these extra things, your eventual price will be way higher and actually the price that you want to do the job for. The same can be said for graphic designers. Again, I'm not a graphic designer, but let's say your basic package is standard text graphics. Your standard is going to be standard full package. The premium is going to be premium package, whatever. And then again, for the basic package, you just upsell them to eventually get towards the standard package price. This way you attract those people into your gig, and if your gig is fully optimized, you will actually convert them. But the most important part is that you don't do one of these 3. You want to do them all 3. Let's say you only fully optimize your video sales letter, your gig and everything. People still probably won't click if your pricing isn't optimized for it as well. And I'm not saying that this is like a one size fits all that's gonna benefit everyone, but you can still give it a try because it did have great results for my gig. And I will actually update you on how this is actually improving in the upcoming months. So start with optimizing your title, description and tags because you want the algorithm to actually find your gig. Then you want to make sure that you make the best possible video sales letter for your gig. And if you actually want help creating your own video sales letter for your Fiverr gig, send me a message on Instagram. I can definitely help you with this because this is a really important step to actually convert them into sending you a message And also, of course, making the sale. Set up your pricing structure in a way that people actually want to click. And if they then land on your gig and see that there's actually nothing included in the basic package, they still get converted because your video sales letter is optimized and really made for conversion. So if you like videos about business and life abroad, make sure to hit subscribe because I will be making more videos in the upcoming weeks, and I'll see you in the next one.